All right, so this is a test. This is just a test. It's unlisted as of now, but if it goes well, I may change that setting and put it out to the public. But this is basically just a victory lap for Kendrick Lamar. I was rooting for him. I wasn't really a Kendrick Lamar fan per se before all this whole beef started with Drake. But since the beef started and I've been paying attention to it, I have become a Kendrick Lamar fan. So now I find myself going back to his old music, like Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and checking out some of those songs. Um, Also, you know what I'm saying, we can't forget about our brothers and sisters in Palestine right now that are getting bombed, getting shelled, getting attacked relentlessly by the Israeli terrorist forces, the ITF. So keep that in mind. We also have protesters that are being pepper sprayed and beaten by police officers in the United States for protesting against this. Students at UCSD, students at UCLA, all across the country. Students have risen to the occasion and are really standing up for what they believe in. And I commend them for that. I really do. I really do. It takes all kinds. So, with all that being said, folks, let's talk about this entertainment stuff, but also let's keep in mind it's always free Palestine, free Congo, free Sudan, free Nigeria, free everybody, free all oppressed people all across this world. So, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get to this entertainment stuff. Um, I think it's very interesting that Kendrick Lamar released the rights to. He basically he's letting he's letting artists like me or creators like me eat from playing his music and not having a copyright strike. So I think that's dope. And so in honor of that, I'm gonna play some of his music in honor of the victory lap because honestly, I think, in my opinion, Kendrick Lamar won. He won. Let's be real. And a lot of people are saying, well, Drake was actually spitting harder. He was spitting, but you got to think though, and this is the point that I don't see a lot of people making. I mean, because it's a basic point, and it's already in our face. But Drake is not the only one Kendrick is battling. Like Drake has two, three, four, five other ghostwriters that writes for him, including Boy Wonder, who I believe is another Canadian artist. He's also his producer, one of his producers. So Kendrick is battling multiple people. He's battling artificial intelligence. Drake actually had the audacity to use Tupac. The disrespect to use Tupac, his voice, and Snoop Dogg, which Snoop Dogg is still alive. My like, and he used both of their voices in order to diss Kendrick Lamar. It's unbelievable. He used artificial intelligence. That's the lamest thing in multiple different ways, multiple different aspects. How that was lame. That was crazy. But let's go ahead in honor of Kendrick Lamar. Releasing copyrights. Let's go ahead and play some of his music. This is called "Not Like Us." This is the last song that he has released as of now. Um, and he made a banger. He made a bop. He made a West Coast bop for real, and it kind of threw everybody for a loop. Even Drake, I feel like. So let's go ahead and play this, and then we get into a little bit more of the beef.
I see dead people. Put it on that beat, go. Hey, monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a free throw, man down, call like Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? They in the street can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck him up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Hey, hey,
They
they
not
not
like
like
us.
us.
They not
They not
like
like
us.
us.
They
They
not
not
like
like
us.
us.
You think the
Ooh, okay, okay. So that was the first verse of They Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. And you heard so many things he's saying. The last bar, A minor, that got everybody tripping, yo. That that bar right there, that bar, that's probably the best bar of the whole song. You know what I'm saying? So Kendrick is really hitting Drake, or he really hit Drake with the whole, the whole PD thing. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, the first time I heard it, I was thrown for a loop. Like, wow, that's a crazy turn. It got really ugly, man. And look, one of the reasons that Kendrick won is because now he got people pulling up the receipts on this. He got people. There's so many YouTube videos and TikTok videos and people on Twitter going through actual receipts, going through past videos of Drake and him with underage women, underage girls, I should say, and it don't look good, including Millie Bobby Brown, which Drake actually used her name in a song, his last diss track, "The Heart Part 6, aimed at Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? Like he hadn't, and I know you guys know it already. If you don't, like he had some crazy text messages with Millie Bobby Brown, the actress from Stranger Things, texting her when she was like 13, 14 years old, telling her, giving her advice about boys and stuff like that. It was during an interview she said all this stuff. Then the interviewer asked her, like, can we see the text message? She was like, oh, that's between me and Drake. Which, I understand, you don't have somebody going through your text messages, but it don't look good. You a grown man texting a 13, 14-year-old girl. That's crazy, right? So that was just one case. And there's a whole bunch of other cases, man. I'm not really trying to go through all that. Honestly, I might have to, but because it's just too crazy. So there's actual receipts on that. And another diss track, the one before this one, Kendrick Lamar released called "Meet the Grams," and the third verse of "Meet the Grams," he writes a verse to Aubrey or Drake's unknown daughter, 11-year-old daughter that he supposedly has. So a lot of people are saying that's cap. I don't know. A lot of people are also saying that they actually found the girl, which I think is crazy because it's like we don't need to be like we don't need to be like searching for these girls like Instagram and trying to out people, and it just gets kind of crazy. And now I know you guys have already heard like Drake's mansion in Toronto has been shot up, and his security guard got shot. It's getting wild out here. It's getting wild. His security guard is fighting for his life right now. He got shot in the chest. That's crazy. They had his mansion taped off, and Kendrick said, "Look, the empire is about to get raided." He told us. He said, "Oh man, bruh." Not to mention that, but an OVO store owned by Drake in London got vandalized, and they wrote "They Not Like Us." It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. There's so much to talk about. I know I'm late to the game, but better late than never, right? So let's go ahead and get into the second verse. "They Not Like Us." Kendrick Lamar. Let's hit it.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches. Go. The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't that something? Be rest that's for bitching. You Malibu most wanted. Ain't no law boy, you ball boy. Fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie. Be flipped over your boxes. Or over your foe. The other vaginal option. Pussy. Nigga better straighten they posture. Got famous all up in content. Might write this with a doctrine. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident. I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grow. He was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central. Nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ayy, put the roll label on me. I'ma get them dropped. Ayy, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie. Here's 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up. It's a must. We outside. Ay.
All right, so that's the second verse. And as you can see, Kendrick had a lot to say. Now, I'm not going to go through all the bars on this one at least, because a lot of tons of creators have already done that. And honestly, it's just, I'm just adding to the mix at this late in the game. So I'm not going to do all that. We just taking a victory lap listening to the music. You already heard the bars. You know what I'm saying? He accused his camp of being weirdos. You know, you say you're not, you know, say, I'm going to give it up to Pac. I'm gonna give it up to Pac. Rest in peace, Tupac. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people Tupac was the first rapper. He was the first, my favorite rapper at first. Tupac got me into it. Eminem keeps me going. So it's like them with them. Like Eminem was my favorite rapper living. Tupac is my favorite rapper dead. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Big Pun as well, because he, you know what I'm saying. That's another one. But yeah, so that's a lot, man. It's getting real. It's getting real ugly out here. In these streets. People are really riding with Kendrick. I think the culture has spoken. I think the culture has spoken, and we have chosen Kendrick as our representative. When it comes to this Kendrick versus Drake stuff, it's Kendrick all the way. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, I think his name was Sharp, something Sharp, on No Jumper on a podcast. He said something funny, but it makes all the sense in the world to me. He was like, how can I say this? Well, because I respect my audience and I know not everybody is the same way. All right, so I'm just trying to keep it cool. He said he said n words, and it's not, the context is messed up when you hear it that way, but just bear with me. All right, he said n words wasn't gonna let Drake win. Like, we was not. It don't matter what Kendrick said on the record. It didn't matter what Kendrick said. We was not gonna let Drake win. This was This is hitting the news. The news is talking about this. ABC, UPN, CBS. I said ABC. One, two, three. All the news sites are talking about this Kendrick Lamar stuff right now. And we just had the Met Gala or whatever that is with the celebrities dressed up in fancy stuff. You know what I'm saying? That Hunger Games stuff while we got kids and stuff being blown up. It's crazy. It's crazy out here in these streets. Like, it's a crazy time to be alive. Period. But especially during a genocide, and also during this hip hop rap beef stuff where these allegations are being thrown around, like, you know, and it's not even like in comparison, because Kendrick is saying that, Drake and them is with the cover art to the diss track Not Like Us is a picture of Drake's estate, the one that just recently got shot up, that it got caution tape all around it right now, or at least it did, because they're doing an investigation of what happened. The pictures is his estate with 13 PD marks that tell you there's 13 PDs in this location. You know what I'm saying? He's throwing out some accusations like that, and Drake is throwing out stuff like that he heard from Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, Kendrick's last album. When Kendrick say he a fan, he a fan, he a fan, he a fan, and that's coming up at the end of the song if you haven't heard it by chance. But everybody, most people know he a fan, freaky N word. You know what I'm saying? But he really a fan. He listened to Kendrick's last stuff, and that's how what he's basing his disses on. And it's all stuff that's been said already. Like, his wife left him. His wife is not messing with. Like, they're already going through, or not his wife, his fiance, because they never got married. That was another supposed diss. You know what I'm saying? So it's just really, it was really weak. It was really, he called him short 5 and 6 different times. It's like, I'm short too, so I'm biased or whatever. But I think that's lame and played out. You got to come with something better than that. In a rap battle, you short. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had one good line. How you big stepping with a size 7 men's on Drake did. And it was like, it was cool, but after that, you started nitpicking on the short thing. It's like, bro, you have nothing. Your mentor, Lil Wayne, is I think he's the exact same size as Kendrick Lamar. Lil Wayne, Lil Weezy F baby, is the exact same size as Kendrick Lamar. But you're gonna make fun of Kendrick. You got his face tattooed on your arm, apologizing. That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. But like I said, it's getting crazy in these streets. What's crazy enough about the whole shooting at Drake's estate, right? And I hope the security guard makes it, because security guards, I was a security guard, and given this security guard is a lot different than this type of security I did. You know, I did strip mall security. He's a security for a celebrity. Different, right? But nevertheless, you know, they get a lot of flack, man. They're the first people that are on the scene. Ain't no police, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no they're guarding who they're guarding or what building they're guarding. They're the first contact. So I just, you know, I really hope he makes it, man. I don't know if he has anything to do with anything crazy or anything like that, but just in general, as a person, as a security, like I hope that he pulls through, man, because security guards, they get a lot of flack, man. They don't get a lot of, it's a thankless job, man, for real. But anyways, it was crazy about that whole situation is not only that, but there was a shooting that took place miles away, like an hour prior to everything that went down at Drake's mansion. Are they connected? I don't know. And then some people are making connections with not Kendrick's people or anything involving Kendrick, ironically, right? But they're saying that it has something to do with the Weeknd's camp and some Cash XO, uh, the Weeknd's manager or something like that. It's wild out here, people. Excuse me, my acid reflux. It's wild out here. Chi Chi, what do you want? What you want, puppy girl? Look, you wanna say hi? You wanna listen to some music? Okay, let's listen to some music. This is Kendrick Lamar again. Not like us. Let's continue.
They not like us. 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 Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this the real nigga challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Hey, what, little baby, help you get your lingo up. What, 21, get your first street cred. Thug make you feel like you a slime in your head. Hey, what, Quavo said you can be from North Side. What, 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth of the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say OV ho. Say OV ho. Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way.
All right, now go. Yeah. So there we have it. That was Kendrick Lamar's "Not Like Us." As you can tell, it's a bopper. His last diss track not only was a a scathing diss track, but a bopper as well. And you heard some of the things he said. Basically calling Drake a colonizer. You're not a colleague. You ain't in no big three because I don't consider you a real lyricist. You're not a real rapper. You're from Canada. And not to say that just being from Canada is bad. There's nothing wrong from just being from Canada, but you know you're from Canada. Like, for instance, my folks are from East Dago mob. I never chose that because I knew this that's not who I was. I never chased something that wasn't me. I always stayed authentic. It's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm 35 years old and I've never game banged a day in my life. I've been confused with it for sure, but I've never game banged a day in my life. Why? Because I knew real thugs and real gang members, and they always told me, "This ain't where it is. This is not what you want. This is not what you want." And I know what type of individual it takes to be that, and I choose not to be that. I choose life. I choose liberty. I choose freedom. I choose intelligence and enlightenment. But you got some people out here that they don't want to live like that. They don't want to move like that. They want to be something that they're not. Drake was a good Jewish boy from Canada. But he used, this is what Kendrick Lamar is saying. He used his black father and black artist and black culture and black hip hop to make himself a new identity. You know what I'm saying? And use it for his own advantage. You know, some people will say, "What? But isn't that what Eminem's doing?" No, not at all. Eminem stayed white. He knows exactly who he is. Eminem, he never tried to be anything that he wasn't. He was a white boy. He knew he was a white boy. He stayed in his lane, but he was like, "I do this rap shit though," and that's just what it was. You know, he always paid homage. He always paid his respects to the great MCs that came before him, and most 98, 99% of the OGs in hip hop give Eminem respect. Everybody gives Eminem respect because he shows nothing but respect. You know what I'm saying? It could be different. When I'm saying Drake hasn't shown like Eminem, he's shown Eminem respect and different artists, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying he wasn't really like that. Kendrick is saying he went to Atlanta every time he wanted to up his game. He got his lingo from Lil Baby. Future, you know what I'm saying, helped him with the club hits. And I don't have to rehash all this stuff because most of you guys already know. You know what I'm saying? But maybe you don't agree, and that's fine. You know, me personally, like just on a general note, I'm okay with my rap artists and my hip hop artists not being thugs and not being gangsters, not at all. But when Drake switched, you know, he went from that good Canadian boy to all of a sudden you in the streets, you mob ties, you now you getting your house shot up, bro. Like it's not people digging up Drake's dirt. It's not looking good for you. He's cooked. He's out of here, bro. Like I think this is the end. We're witnessing the end of Drake's career. And from what I'm seeing, bro, it is not letting up. Like it's like a snowball. Like I would be super surprised if he gets out of this unscathed. For real. For real. Um, but yeah, this was kind of just like a test of me going live. I like I said, this is unlisted, but I'm gonna review it right now, and if it sounds good, if it looks good, I might go ahead and post it. You know what I'm saying? So if I do post it, you know, like the video, share, comment, subscribe if you're not a subscriber, because you know if I see that there's a need for this, more entertainment stuff like this, you know, I might get back into more of this. Honestly, I might just do it anyways because it's a lot. It takes I want to say it takes my mind away because I did get distracted a little bit, not because of just this, but also I got some medical stuff going on with me. Um, it kind of is an escape from all this devastation and darkness with Palestine and the Congo and Nigeria because it gets in Sudan because it gets disheartening to a point. It's like I don't know what to do. I'm sure people that are not really in tune with all the knowledge don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? So it gets really disheartening, and then it makes you just want to pull away completely. And I'm sure that's why a lot of people don't really talk about it at all because they don't even want to get pulled into it a little bit. You know, so they're just completely removed. You know what I'm saying? But it's good for our mental sanity to take our breaks, to replenish. You know what I'm saying? To focus on other things like you know, we do exactly what we can when we can do it, and it takes all kinds. You know, when somebody's tired, we need a little mental break. Somebody's out there that's taking up that mantle that you can look to, that you can get inspiration from, and then when you're ready, you come back to the forefront, and we start talking about this stuff again. And then somebody else takes their break. You know, I got 20% battery left, so I'm really gonna turn this off right now. But you guys, you know, what I'm saying, everybody be good out there. Love, peace, and light. This is Surrealistic Studios. I'm LB the Realist, and catch you guys on the next one. I'm out.